Thanks for joining us this morning on ABC 27 Sunrise. I'm Brian Jackson. Now, if you're getting ready to walk out of the house this morning, want to make sure that you grab that rain jacket and umbrella. This morning, we're featuring a local practice in our We're Open Tallahassee series that can help you breathe better and relax during this pandemic. By now, you should have received your mail-in ballot. But what happens next? Senator Kelly Loeffler is facing Democratic challenger Raphael Warnock in that election, but she's in quarantine this morning after testing positive for COVID-19 on Friday. Students will be asked to wear a mask. That is mandatory if they don't have one. Students will be given one when they step on the bus. Also, you can expect windows to be rolled down as well, and all of these buses will also be disinfected in between the AM run and the PM run just to make sure that they are taking all the precautions necessary to keep both students, staff, and teachers safe as students get ready to return for the start of school.
Behind the back, behind the back.
That's a lot to remember now.
Nah, you got it. A, between the legs, behind the back, behind the back.
Right.
Around the head.
There you go. An extra $5,000 is something that every small business company could use. But you know what? That's not actually the best part about this program, because there's also a scholarship portion where Sarah will learn how to further her business. Happening right now, Tallahassee police are investigating a shooting at the Circle K gas station on North Monroe Street. It happened this morning around 4 a.m. One man was hurt, and right now we do not know his condition. Investigators say that if you witnessed that shooting, to please call TPD. We will continue to update you on Sunrise, both on air and online, as more details continue to come in. And this is one of the pictures just into our newsroom. This is damage of a small plane from the Tallahassee International Airport. I'm going to read you a tweet from Mayor John Daly where he says, "Our airport has been impacted by a possible tornado. We are assessing the damage and monitoring the weather. At this time, we can confirm damage to one small plane and one hangar, which you can see on your screen right there. We have no reported injuries at the airport and are continuing to assess impacts throughout the city." Because we've just shown you two photos there, one of a small plane that was damaged by some of the wind that came through Tallahassee International Airport, and what you were just looking at on your screen is damage to one of the hangars as well. Nearly 20 million people on the West Coast are under an excessive heat warning through Thursday, and hundreds of daily high temperatures are forecast to be broken throughout the week. Now, Reed, we're usually the ones dealing with that heat and humidity, but those afternoon showers, they certainly haven't gone anywhere. When do we expect them to start rolling in today? Now, yoga isn't just something for the ladies either. Fellas, don't be afraid to pull out that mat. This is video of me doing yoga on my patio. Did a lot of that. Really helped me mentally get through the isolation of working at home by myself for 5 months. Now, if you're still nervous about taking this on, White says to grab a buddy and try a class, because it's always easier starting something new with a friend. I had to grab you guys and get you guys to do a yoga class with me.
I do yoga, Brian. I know you don't believe me.
Yeah, I don't. It doesn't really matter if they win 3-0. I think everybody can go home happy. Of course, we were just talking about the opener last year against Boise State. Everything looked great in that first half, and then we saw what happened in the second half of that one, and it was just pretty much downhill from there. Hair is a form of self-expression for many people.
For so long, the image of beauty had been straight, long hair. And so for a little girl coming up and to be able to embrace her hair and to feel beautiful and confident, you know, every woman wants to feel confident.
Yet for Erica Lyles, it hasn't always been easy to express herself.
I thought the perfect real estate agent was the straight hair, wore suits, you know, I couldn't wear my natural hair.
Research from Dove shows a black woman is 80% more likely to change her hair to meet social expectations at work, something stylist Taylor Jamie has seen firsthand.
I have a lot of clients who they come in and they're like, I want to start my journey, and they'll get in their chair and they'll be like, oh, but I don't know what people are going to say at my job.
Hair discrimination also impacts males like Childs High School rising senior Jai Blyden.
You know, when my mom's like, oh, you're going for your first job interview, make sure your hair is good. Black people tend to, you know, have to dress nicer, have to do the extra mile just so they can be even considered or heard in the same way, and that pertains to our hair all the time.
He's now on a mission to make sure that he and other African Americans are not being discriminated against for how they choose to wear their hair. Blyden has reached out to each Tallahassee commissioner to help get support for the Crown Act, which makes race-based hair discrimination illegal. Commissioner Jack Porter is now looking at all options to end hair discrimination locally.
I've reached out to our city attorney who's looking into it. It was an issue that I had heard of, but I didn't know there was something the city could honestly do anything about. And so I was really grateful that this student brought this to my attention so that we can pursue it locally.
CROWN stands for Creating a Respectful and Open World for Natural Hair. A bill was considered in both the Florida House and Senate this past legislative session, but it did not pass. Getting something like this passed here, how do you think that would help change lives?
It would benefit black individuals as a whole. You know, we won't be judged just based off of our hair. We'll be judged based off our what's up here, you know, our intelligence.
Reporting in Tallahassee, Brian Jackson, ABC 27.